Hey guys, welcome to the show. This video I wanted to discuss stud finders. Specifically, I have a really good option, super cheap, so simple that I'm not going back to any other option, and I wanted to share that with you guys today. So you may not always need to find a stud. There's a lot of really good anchors out there these days that can support a lot more weight than the ones that they used to make, the little plastic ones that spread out, and they're very simple to use. But maybe you don't want to spend any money, or maybe you want to hang something really heavy and hit a stud. For me, the most important thing for finding a stud is actually when I do baseboard or molding, I want to make sure that I'm fastening into every stud that I possibly can be. So this is where it's most important for me. Not everybody has access to these. This was about $100, and I've had this for years. So I'll just show you this one briefly. This one's fancy. It does metal studs, it does electrical as well, and it does, of course, wood studs also, and it'll show you the center of the stud, side of the stud, that type of stuff. Really fancy, very handy to have, but a little bit cumbersome. So this one has a marker as well. You can just mark the wall wherever you find the stud. I'm not going to do that in this case. One thing you have to be careful of is midway down the wall there's going to be bracing between the studs. So you want to stay away from that if you're using a stud finder. Mark or identify your studs up or low on the wall so you don't interfere with, where it doesn't get interference with those bracings. So these are really handy. But they are pretty expensive. Not everybody would have access to this, and to be honest with you, electronic devices, they can break as well, so you may end up just replacing this after a certain period of time, and that can be frustrating. I recently downloaded this app, which is supposed to be a stud finder, but I'm not sure it works for every phone. Thought I'd just give it a quick try in this video. If you're in a pinch, maybe it would work. Our stud was somewhere around this area. So I'm not seeing it working very well. There's a whole bunch of numbers going on in here. Doesn't look like it's reliable, at least not for the Samsung. So forget that idea. Alright, so what is the best stud finder? Well, it's super cheap, and it usually exists on your fridge. So grab it from your fridge, and make sure it's a rare earth magnet. They work really, really well. It's that easy. I like to leave them on the wall, and when I'm doing trim work, I'll just line them all up right on the wall and go ahead and nail them off. It takes seconds to do it. The best part with this though is that they'll last pretty much forever. So you don't have to replace anything that's electronic. Yes, it does not identify electricity in the wall, but if you're looking for a stud finder, I haven't found one that's quicker or better than this option. They fit into your tool belt. For me, I actually keep them on the outside of my tool belt, on the strap that the hammer holds onto. And of course they're magnets, so they stick on really, really well. So they have to be rare earth magnets, otherwise they're just not going to be powerful enough to do this. And if you're afraid of marking up the wall for whatever reason, if you have a wall that has some sort of treatment on it, then I use just a piece of paper, and you can just do this type of thing with a piece of paper on there. Works really well, very simple as well. Alright guys, so that's my quick tip for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, see you on the next one.